So go back to that moment in time and start looking at what was going on. Oh, all of a sudden we've got QAnon talking about Jeffrey Epstein and like the whole, discourse gets hijacked and psyoped about Jeffrey Epstein and sex trafficking and blah, 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 right? It's just this, all this stuff was coming at us, and we're like, what the fuck is this? And Auntie Karen is going to go save the children, and people are looking for JFK Jr. And like, it just, it's like, come
Yeah.
on, right? That's not conspiratorial to connect those dots. I'm pointing out this is why people were radicalized in such a very specific way around Jeffrey Epstein. To it was way too targeted and sort of scientifically dealt out, so that almost as if the folks that were doing that radicalization knew that Jeffrey Epstein was talking.
Yeah.
And that at some point in time, this information would come out, like the fact that in those recordings, Michael Wolff is shown by Jeffrey Epstein a picture of Donald Trump with naked 14-year-olds around him, very compromised. He talks about it. It's in the Daily Beast articles and other kind of articles. Michael's talking about this right now. I know he's an untrustworthy person. He's a snake, right? But that's on he's got a recording of that.
Yeah.
He's got a tape recording of that. He's got Jeffrey Epstein talking about it. So everybody
Yeah.
that had a vested interest as a hostile foreign power, and even some of our good guys are in there listening to that shit, like, because they want to know.
Yeah.
South Korea, Japan, you think they weren't listening in on fucking Jeffrey Epstein talking? Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, they must have been freaking out. He's talking. Everyone's like, well, fucking listen in, because we got to get prepared for this shit.
Right.
Is he going to drop the blackmail on Trump? What do we do? How do we gotta be able to plan here. What's going to happen, right? So this is what's been going on in that world beneath that I've written about. We just didn't know it.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
think,
the way to think about it.
yeah. And to your point, Trump and Epstein were cavorting around, raping girls for a long time together,
Yeah.
which is a horrible thing to have to
Trafficking them.
say. Yeah, that they were doing it together.
Yeah.
Okay. And so if you're Trump and you're the president of the
According to
United
Jeffrey
States and you,
Epstein
yeah,
and the women.
right. If you're the president of the United States and you know that you've been doing these bad things with this one guy who can really, hang you out to dry, you're definitely going to be listening to him, to your point. So,
Well,
what this all
yeah,
means?
and listen, I don't know that Donald himself was listening in,
No, but he's monitoring it.
but I
Somebody
think
is,
I think there's, some very good reasons why they wanted a back channel with the in the Russian embassy to straight to Vladimir Putin.
yeah, I think
I
so.
think there's great reasons why, he kowtowed in Helsinki.
Well, yeah, that too. That too.
So it's like it just, we can be running around going, oh my God, oh, or we can go, okay, the world works this way. That motherfucker knew he was talking. There's no way he didn't know he was talking.
Yeah.
Every other foreign leader knew he was talking, because there's no way, especially several key ones,
Yeah.
didn't have their intelligence services on that. They knew.
Yeah.
I,
They
I
knew.
just can't even imagine the incompetence of not knowing that, if you're the Kremlin or you're Beijing or you're like, no fucking way. This
No.
guy, as soon as he started talking, that world was on fire. It was on fire. And that's what we know now.